just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to test this secondary right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. This one out quickly to Noel. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. Taken at about the 6. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught by Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A big-time play for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another
Gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch.
He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Steady.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Gonna quit.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
It's up. What?
From the gun, Jackson. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On the return, it's Hill. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. 18, Card, Dragon 60. Card 19, Card 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Warrior 70. Let's go now. Top 60, Cougar 19, Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now it's Wilson. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Dolphins.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
Wilson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60, 19 tight, 19 Lions. Ready.
Again, Wilson. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 1.
Okay, ready?
3rd and a yard.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go. 7 Pop, Viking, 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Throwing again. Wilson. He's got his men down the field. It is a big completion. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Pioneer. Go. Cowboy 80.
To throw again is Wilson. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
14. Texans nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's a gain of 4.
So we'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the left side. It was caught by Noel. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's going to have a Texans 1st down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A design run here with Jackson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Hey.
Now it's Jackson. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Jackson now to throw on first down. The forward Indy Lion, Chop Robinson, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. That is caught out wide on the RPO. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive. But they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie. Cougar 19. Set go.
On first down, Wilson. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Good for a Dolphins.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the
So every team
41-yard
practices
line.
this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Back 60.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Ready?
Now Wilson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
Third and long. It's Wilson. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Panther 60. Bravo 80. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Mustang 90. 70 Ranger.
the shotgun. Wilson. That's caught downfield by Waddle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Now Wilson on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. He'll take care of it himself, picks up the first down, and a gain of 12. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled.
That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Houston. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Hold the ready. Track at 60. Let's go now. 79. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Wilson. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Got it. Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 7-5 Cowboy 80. Check go.
Play action. Now, Wilson. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Alpha. What?
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback. And they're able to force that carry for no gain.
No, we changed it.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now, for the point after.
Extra point.
He's got it. And the Texans get back in it. It is 21-7.
Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This one caught by Waller. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Ready up.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
60 by 6. Under crunch.
the gun. It's Wilson. Sending it deep for Waddle. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here. The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Out of his end zone, Jackson. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll turn and hand this one off and mark them down up beyond the 30. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
They'll take this forward for about 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards.
DC, ready?
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. On play action, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
17 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Wilson to throw. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come 19. Set. Set. Hawk. Dragon 60. And up.
Here's Wilson. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
19-yard line.
No. Me. Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
His kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 28, Texans 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, ready?
Ready, shot. Come on. Ready. Ready, shot. Ready. Ready, shot. Come on.
He'll step up and run this. A short pickup to the 38. Second down, they need 7. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Here's a design run. A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw out wide. They set up the screen for Collins. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. Design run here with Jackson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Hey, middle.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Texans 14.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready? 70 range. Let's go now. Ready?
Now it's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Hawk 70. 19 tight. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Open man, right side. He's got it. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
The throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 15-yard line.
Again, Wilson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
In motion now, it's Collins. A first down throw for Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Jackson. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 3rd down, Jackson. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll drop to throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He takes off.
Jackson on the keeper. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Man in motion, heading left. 3rd and long for Jackson. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now the try for an extra point. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. And the Texans are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Texans 21.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st down.
Go! Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Get up.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
49-yard line.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
On 1st down, Wilson. That's taken in by Achek. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Texans' 46-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. That one out wide to Achek. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Achek. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Warrior 7. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hook.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Looking underneath for Achane. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright,
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
alright then. Let's go now.
It's time. It's album time.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go! Down! Shut up! Here we go, set! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle! Ready? Ready? Ready, ready? Liking it. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Huh. go. Ready. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set, go! Here we go, set! Hut, hut! Set! Hut, hut! Ready! Set, go! Let's go now!
it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Diamonds are bliss, but you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, without a you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pardon my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Quickly to the air is Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally, he's going to come out throwing here, but that time, they couldn't connect.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here's Wilson to throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darren Waller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, son. Green 19, just set. Angel, Angel, Angel. Go.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, here's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. You talk about this Miami defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Here we go, Slot. 222, 222. Hey, Ken.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
First down.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The Jets at 9-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Test, butt right. Delta. Right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Wilson. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Throwing is Wilson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Take it at the 37. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331. All right.
Paul want to give up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This defense for the Dolphins, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here we go. Green 19, right to that.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Here we go. We're good. Blue 58, blue 58 shot. Right.
They'll go again with Hall. And a short gain here down to the 22. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Green 19, good. Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Monday. Here we go, tonight. 58, blue 58. Delta.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Alpha. Green 19, get to that. Extend. Cloud. Alert, motion. Go.
To throw is Fields. As this complete to Woods. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A gain of 3.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. No mas. West right zip.
They snap it to Fields. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, they'll try to run a reverse here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
44 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much since.
3rd down and 9.
Here's Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Wilson gets rid of it quickly. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jets 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've already been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
Here we go. All right.
Fields. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Wilson. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 331, 331. Eleven. You got a mini basic. Why not? Tonight.
Now Fields. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Huh. Ready?
Oh, look at this play call. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. Now it's Wilson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith. In second place. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7.
Jets 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, right? Hey, Ken. Out, let's go. Hey, Ken. Alpha.
From the 50, here's Fields. And he'll find Hall. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, get that. Test, butt right. Go.
Fields throwing again. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jets are back within a score. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And how about this? Here comes the reverse. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Dolphins.
70,
Now Wilson.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Dolphin first down.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Wilson. And it'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for second most all time. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Jets, 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Here we go. 222, 222. Hey, Can. EQ. Delta. Go.
Here's Fields. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. 11. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Over the middle into the hands of Woods. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Angel.
Now Fields going to move him around.
Hey, Can. 11. Tonight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
50, don't jump. Ready? Blue 58, blue 58, slide. All right.
Now it's Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58, son. Sit high.
Back to throw. Fields. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. This a 2nd and 8. Now they'll audible to something else.
15-yard line.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Out. Right.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snap to the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
331. Hey, can. Bunch right. Sit high.
Fields now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Folk connects on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Jets, 21.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 19-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Again, it's Achane. And he's got room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Let's go now. 70-10 look. Check go.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35.
First down.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now Wilson. It's Hill, complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. That catch, by the way, number 1099 for his career, one away from 1,100.
Sounds like an IRS catch, doesn't it?
I was thinking the same thing, 1099. I'm just thinking I should be doing my taxes.
Exactly, got to turn it in. He's accumulating those kind of numbers, isn't he?
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Ready, ready. Let's get pep dragon 60. Ready.
Wilson will throw again. This is caught. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Pierce is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Jets 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 62 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
319, get that. Go.
A toss left side for Hall. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Turbo, son. Hey, Ken. Alpha.
To throw is Fields. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
That's a gain of 9.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, movement, 331, 331.
Operating from the gun, Fields. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hey, Ken. Easy. Bunch right. Mayday. All right.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And he dives forward, and he is going to have the first down with that effort.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Okay, ready?
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 ring. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Switch.
Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready. Buffalo 18, Cougar 19. Trap 60.
Throwing is Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Jets are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Now Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Out of the gun, Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 35 yards. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Dolphins 35, Jets 28.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now they'll go with a reverse. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. And swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Well, Wilson going to change things up here.
First down, Dolphins.
19 tight. Warriors 70.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 176, moving him past Emmitt Smith and into second place all time. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11. Blue 58. Blue 58. No mas. Right.
Operating from the gun. Fields. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Go.
From the gun, here's Fields. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll come up now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. They'll get the hook up there to Woods.
Fields pass. Complete to Jelani Woods.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now Fields going to run. That is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing. Having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Wilson wants to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
That'll be caught by Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 65, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Pioneers.
Play action. It's Wilson. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 68 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
28. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there for his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Oh, Wilson going to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here's Wilson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Folk connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Now Wilson changing the play. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. 58, who's here's that?
Go get him.
Right.
Here's Fields. He's got Smith here. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 5.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, son. 19 strikes. Easy. No mas. Press, butt strike. Angel. Sit high.
Back to throw, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they can't bring him down. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story as they move to 9-5 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track